The camping stove industry has a boil time problem. The number on the box is tested in a laboratory at sea level with no wind and ideal conditions. Take that same stove to 8,000 feet on a cold morning with a breeze, and the number means nothing. Today we are exposing 7 camping stove brands robbing you blind and 3 that actually boil water. Counting down from 7. Number 7. Ozark Trail. Ozark Trail is Walmart's camping brand. In November 2025, the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission recalled 201,000 Ozark Trail tabletop one-burner butane camping stoves. The reason? The stoves can explode or catch fire. China Window Industry Comer received 26 reports of explosions or fires. 16 included injuries, second-degree burns. The stoves sold between March 2023 and October 2025 for between $8 and $45. A camping stove on a federal safety recall is not a budget option. It is a liability. The gap between an $8 stove and a $50 stove is not branding. It is the difference between a valve that holds pressure and one that fails. If you have model number BG2247A1, stop using it immediately and return it to any Walmart for a full refund. Verdict: not a budget stove, a recalled stove. Number 6. Coleman. Coleman was founded in 1900 in Kansas, a brand so foundational that camping and Coleman were effectively synonymous for most of the 20th century. In 2015, Newell Brands, the same conglomerate that owns Yankee Candle, Crock-Pot, and Sharpie, acquired Jarden Corporation, Coleman's parent company, for $13.2 billion. Coleman is now one product line inside a $16 billion consumer goods portfolio. The Coleman Classic 2-burner retails for $130, up from $100 in 2025, a 30% price increase driven by tariffs. For $130, you get pressed steel construction, no pressure regulation, and a design unchanged in decades. Community forums consistently document thinner metal, less precise valve controls, and minimal wind resistance on newer models. Verdict: a legacy brand inside a conglomerate that has not reinvested in the engineering. Number 5. Jetboil. Jetboil was founded in 2001 in Manchester, New Hampshire. The flux ring heat exchanger, a finned base that captures escaping heat, was a genuine engineering breakthrough. Jetboil is now owned by Johnson Outdoors, the same company that shut down Eureka Tents because they contributed less than 1% to quarterly revenue. The Jetboil flash retails for $145 and weighs 13 ounces, nearly 5 times the MSR Pocket Rocket 2 at $50. The flux ring technology has been replicated by competitors at half the price. The integrated cup means you are always cooking in the same vessel. It cannot simmer reliably. It cannot use a skillet. Verdict: real engineering, real premium. The competitors have caught up and charge half the price. Number 4. Camp Chef. Camp Chef was founded in 1990 in Logan, Utah. The brand built its reputation on large 2-burner propane stoves for car campers and overlanders. That reputation is earned at the lower end of their lineup. The Everest 2X retails for $165. Independent reviewers consistently note uneven heat distribution and inconsistent pressure at lower flame settings. The $35 gap over the Coleman Classic at $130 buys marginally better metal, but the same baseline performance limitations. At $165, you are starting to pay a logo tax. Verdict: legitimate at the entry level. The premium lineup charges for the name more than the engineering. Quick one: if you like reviews that cut through the logo tax, subscribe to the Trail Standard. We tell you what the spec sheet says and what the marketing doesn't. Back to it. Number 3. Gas One. Gas One sells butane and propane stoves through Amazon at prices that look impossible. A 2-burner butane stove retails for $35 to $50. Outdoor Gear Lab Spring, 2026. Testing documented Gas One stoves performing significantly below rated BTU output. Even on a mostly windless day, testers noticed significant drops without a windscreen. There is no published burner material specification. There is no valve material. There is no regulator type. There is no pressure rating. A stove with no published safety specifications is not a budget stove. It is an unknown quantity at an unknown risk. Verdict: the price is the warning, not the selling point. Number 2. Primus. Primus was founded in 1892 in Stockholm, Sweden, the original inventors of the portable kerosene camping stove. Primus stoves accompanied Roald Amundsen to the South Pole in 1911. Primus is now owned by Phoenix Outdoor, a Swedish holding company that also owns Fjällräven and Hanwag. The PrimeTech stove system retails for $210. Independent testers consistently document it performing only marginally faster than the Soto Windmaster at $70 under real field conditions. You are paying $140 more for gains most campers will never measure. Verdict: South Pole heritage. Stockholm conglomerate pricing. The performance gap over a $70 stove does not justify a $140 premium. Number 1. Biolite. Biolite was founded in 2006 in Brooklyn, New York. The concept was genuinely innovative. A wood-burning stove that generates electricity via a thermoelectric module. That technology is real. The Camp Stove 2 Plus retails for $199 and weighs 2 pounds 1 ounce. It requires collecting and burning small sticks. The combustion fan needs USB charging before use. In fire restriction areas, which cover a significant portion of American public land during fire season, you cannot use it at all. Biolite charges $199 for a stove that weighs 6 times the Pocket Rocket 2 and is legally unusable where most Americans actually camp in summer. Verdict: innovative technology. Wrong tool for 90% of the situations most campers face. The $199 price tag is the logo tax on a good story. Now here are 3 where the money actually reaches the product. Number 3. Worth it. MSR Pocket Rocket 2. MSR, Mountain Safety Research, was founded in 1969 by Larry Penberthy, an aerospace engineer appalled by the failure rate of climbing equipment. He founded MSR to build gear that would not fail. The Pocket Rocket 2 retails for $50. It weighs 2.6 ounces, boils 1 liter in 3.5 minutes, and fits in the palm of your hand. A wind clip windshield is included. The flame goes from full torch to simmer. MSR publishes BTU output, boil time, burn time, and weight. Every number is independently verifiable. Verdict: $50, 2.6 ounces, a 3.5 minute boil. The benchmark every other stove on this list should be measured against. Number 2. Worth it. Soto Windmaster. Soto's parent company has manufactured industrial torches and commercial stoves since the 1950s. The engineering comes from decades of precision combustion manufacturing, not a marketing department. The Windmaster with 4-flex retails for $70, and it weighs 3.1 ounces. The concave burner head protects the flame from wind through geometry, not an external screen. The built-in piezo igniter lights reliably on an exposed ridgeline. Backpacker Magazine's 2026 testing rated it the best overall backpacking stove, outperforming the Jetboil Flash in wind resistance and fuel efficiency. Verdict: the best overall backpacking stove in independent 2026 testing. At $70, it outperforms the $145 Jetboil Flash, saving you $75. Number 1. Worth it. MSR Windburner. The Windburner was built to solve the Pocket Rocket 2's one weakness: wind. The Windburner Solo retails for $160 and uses a radiant burner design. Instead of an open flame, a radiant element transfers heat without an exposed flame that wind can disrupt. The integrated pot uses a heat exchanger base identical in function to Jetboil's flux ring. MSR publishes radiant burner material specification, BTU output, boil time at sea level and altitude, and fuel efficiency per liter. The Windburner has been in continuous production since 2014. At $160, it costs $15 more than the Jetboil Flash, and it features reliable simmer controls, weighs less, and performs better in wind. Verdict: the stove MSR built when the Pocket Rocket 2 wasn't enough. Real wind resistance, published specifications. The $15 premium over Jetboil buys measurably better engineering. 7 brands. 3. That actually boil water when it matters. The camping stove market is built on lab conditions nobody camps in, and legacy brand names that conglomerates purchased decades ago. Which brand is already on your pack, or which one did we just save you from buying? Drop it in the comments. We read everyone out.